Hey everybody, my name is Rich from the Studio Y, licensed massage therapist and yoga instructor on New Star Yoga. So I'm going to show you some self-massage with the scarf. Just grab a scarf, any scarf. You just shimmy right and left all the way. Just a light little massage, okay? Just a little bit light, but yeah, we want to just shimmy those muscles, right? That feels nice, right? Okay, you can cradle. And make a loop here, huh? Just make a cradle. I'm just lifting the back of the skull, a little bit of traction. And then just kind of do some range of motion. Okay. Stretch the head all the way over. And hook that arm behind the back. Breathe into the stretch. And then chin to the chest. We use Ujjayi Ha on the exhale. Darth Vader breath. Come out a little bit and bring that palm open. Give some range of motion in that shoulder. It feels nice to add the range of motion. Hook that arm behind again. Let's see. See how deep you can get the arm back. How deep you can get the stretch. Come out on the inhale and then turn the chin to the shoulder, but try and keep the right shoulder. That one, it looks like my left in the video, so it's opposite is what I'm actually doing. So in the video, you'd be looking at your left shoulder if you're mirroring me, right? Keep the shoulder deflated, not elevated, okay? That feels yummy, okay? Oh, that's a tighter side. That's what you do to the tighter side. You want to do that on both sides. And then go back to massaging. That feels really nice. Just stretch to the other side. There's not that much tension there. So I'm going to do it holding, really stretching. Okay, no issue there, right? If you do have tension on one side more than the other, or you feel it in your shoulder, you're always wanting to sleep on a shoulder or stack tons of pillows, the problem could be in your masseter. So that muscle, not the masseter, the sternocleidomastoid, which comes from right here, kind of that edge of the skull right there attaches, comes all the way down, and then it kind of attaches on the clavicle, right underneath the bottom part of the clavicle. So you'll feel the tension here, kind of here, and throughout there. So massage kind of by that end point, and this muscle, so get the head relaxed. You're going to feel it when you turn your head one way, you'll feel that ligament kind of pop out. Feel the health of that ligament. Does it connect? Does it feel like uncomfortable a little bit? Or is there, if there's tension when you turn into it, but we'll squeeze that and try to massage near the point up here on the, just outside the outer ear, where that attachment is. It's a bony landmark. Just gonna vibrate friction across it. Oh, it's the back left corner of the skull, and then just gonna hold slow movement on this muscle. Yeah, if you feel stuff in your shoulder when you're going to sleep, probably related to this, or you have that neck tension. If we can smooth out this muscle, your neck and shoulder stuff can kind of, the pain will kind of lessen. The tension will lessen. The stiffness will lessen. So massaging while grabbing the muscle, little circular kind of movement to help the muscle release. Also working that, the tendon, where the tendon would be. Okay. And the ligament was more towards the bottom where you feel it ropey when you turn into it. So you can even just, do some mobility, squeezing the muscle. That should feel really, really yummy, okay? It should help release, okay? And we can do a little bit more on the stretching here, okay? You can over one shoulder, under one shoulder, okay? Gonna just twist so we can just hold. Okay, I'm gonna hold this master again. I'm sorry, the sternocleidomastoid, and turn into the sternocleidomastoid on that side. There's a trigger. I have a trigger point here, and you could too. Like I said, if you feel stuff in your neck and shoulder, you're always favoring one shoulder when you sleep. Because maybe like you don't sleep on your back, which is the best way to sleep, with the pillow either underneath your knees or a bolster. Yes, we can develop stuff that just makes us feel that tension or pain or that soreness, that lingering shoulder soreness that won't go away. Well, it's very important to check the sternocleidomastoid for trigger points. So now I'm holding it, just gonna do some shoulder rotation. Still squeezing and lifting that sternocleidomastoid. Adding some mobility, that feels nice. Whew. Okay, there's no rotation going on, so I could with the other shoulder. So, but now when I do it this way with it underneath that shoulder, now we have a cradle. So now it's going to be lifting the whole girdle. So we'll wrap this a couple times just to make something nice to hold on to. Okay, just do some twisting. Now I'm going to see if I can open the chest. And now stretching that neck. Coming out, turning the chest. Turning the chin, keeping the chest open. Okay. And release. Now last, gonna loop around the front. And I might need to give a little bit more. Gonna make a shoulder loop. So you're gonna feel this more on the shoulder. Just twisting here to make a bind. So now it's pulling the outer spiral, pulling the deltoid back into the head of the humerus, into the socket. This feels good, so let's do some shoulder circles. I'm pulling down here to stabilize. So it's, working the range of motion, pinning down my traps and my neck muscles to really exaggerate. It's sore when I go back there. You might have to adjust. It's always okay to adjust. Retwist. You can even hold it up there. Oh. You can even get the fingers in to hold down and help pin the joint. We're pinning the joint with the yoga bind. And now pinning the joint with my finger as well. Just holding the joint down, stabilizing it while working the range of motion. And then reverse. Okay, palm out. What I was doing is a shoulder car, okay? This is a shoulder car one way. You go till you can't move anymore, and then palm up. One more. Well, we're gonna do 5. So there's 3, 2 more. Okay. And now palm up. At 12 o'clock, this is 3 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, we're gonna turn the thumb away from the body at 12 o'clock. Thumb away, which relaxes. Ooh. So we get a deep internal rotation, thumb away. You'll find out how much tension you have in this left shoulder when you do this. One more time. Let's shake it out and release. That's what you do for your shoulder and your neck here. We're not done yet. So more neck stuff. Chin tucking. Okay. Now we're just gonna turn to the chin down to one corner. We're just gonna come across the bottom so the ear goes shoulder to shoulder. Come across neutral on the top. Don't tilt your head back. You're just tilting it forward, going through the range of motion and coming back across neutral. I'm trying to touch my chin to the chest the whole time. And reverse. Move at the pace of your breath. Okay, and now, we're gonna just stretch the front of the muscles. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat so that I'm sitting with good posture. Just up and down. I'm pushing my jaw in at the bottom, pushing my bottom jaw out at the top. Let's do 10. And the last exercise we'll do for the face, it's going to be good for stretching the fascia, the skin of the face. And that is, we want to make a face like that to stretch these muscles, pull down. And then we're going to stick our tongue out and put it on the roof of our mouth, and then slow down your breathing through your nostril and hold that for between 30, we're gonna go between 30 and 90 seconds. So shoot for 90, and if you have to take reposition yourself, go ahead and do that. So it'd be like this. And also try and lift the cheeks at the bottom of all that. You can breathe through your nose or your mouth. I'm only breathing through my mouth now because it's too hard to breathe through my nose. So, oh, and shake it out. Notice how when you do that, the rest of your body has to stay in alignment to even just be able to breathe through your mouth. So that's good for your body. And then I would just grab the knees round, cat, cow, cat, cow, cat, and cow. Really squeeze the ribs down. Excellent, excellent. Okay. And this is what you should be doing if you're at the computer. Bend the knees, and you can either grab the edge. This is really great stuff. You can grab the edge, micro bend the knees, and pull back, okay? Really get a good stretch there. And the last exercise we'll do is just going over and back with our scarf. So this is what you should be doing, all of this, if you work at home, every, 2 hours, or before you get on the computer for 2 or 3 hours. You should be doing this before you get on the computer for those 2 or 3 hours. Okay, I micro bend the knees now, and then I'll start to bend the elbows to really squeeze the rhomboids now. So as before, working the chest if our arms are straight. It's more working the rhomboids, which we need to squeeze those rhomboids together. I'm sticking my butt out a little back just so I can squeeze at the elbow and kind of bring the elbows in together. Okay. All right, this is, I know it was a lot, but this is what the yoga for the shoulders. That's what we need to be doing. Okay, hope you learned something. Some shoulder rolls backwards and forwards. Okay, excellent. You can even just do some of these at the end. This is actually just kind of resistance. So this will tell you where your chest is at after you do all that work. Okay, hope you enjoyed. Have a great day.